What up, world? What up, world? I am Mr. Blacko Style, Rochester, New York. So, yo, I just wanted to get on tonight, man, to tell you something, man. Like, I was really excited about Max B coming home. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, after the Clips dropped their album, I was like, oh, when Max B come, you might as well zip it up. I gotta keep it real, man. Yo, if this dude comes out of jail 18 years later and sound like he did 18 years ago, there is no way I could find it impressive. There's no way that I can find the lack of growth impressive. But then I got to say that to say this. I look at the state of hip hop as a whole nowadays. There is really none of these dudes I can truly find impressive. Now, if I was a person that was all about bars, then there's plenty I would find impressive. Because I'm somebody who like to hear substance, it's not impressive. If you see the condition of people all together, it's not impressive. You know, spitting the same things that we heard in the 90s that was not productive, but it was impressive. So that lets me know that I'm getting old. Because the things that I found impressive as a kid, I don't find impressive as a man. And I'm not taking no shots. I'm just throwing a rock. That's all I'm doing. Just throwing a rock. Because I look at it like this. Any man, I would say between the ages of 40 and over, if they have children, in most cases, those children are in the double digits of life. And you still out here doing that? Word? And you don't feel some kind of way? That's all I'm saying. Now, for some, it may be lucrative. You know what I mean? This is their bread and their butter. So we know what their soul is worth. We know what change they putting in. I think they think their version of give back to the community is buying a damn turkey, giving people turkeys. That's their version of giving back to the hood. So I'll keep the self-destruction going on in the hood so I can get paid to give you a turkey and say thank you. Yeah, yeah. But this is why it's niggas versus neighbors. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Here go another stone I'm throwing up in the air. Here's another stone. It's a pack of dogs out there. Let's see which one bark. This is the nigga versus the neighbor. You know, I come to realize, and this is the crazy part, I don't had an opportunity to kind of dig through all different dynamics in life and, rub elbows with different style of people, you feel me? And I come to realize that niggas is the most racist individuals I've ever seen. I've seen forms of prejudice. But every nigga I know, they're the most racist individuals that I've seen. And always be the first ones to want to talk about racism. Always want to be the first ones. And the most racist against themselves that I've seen of any people. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, mentalities. I'm a neighbor. So pardon me if I don't feel niggas. And it's crazy because, like, that term, I'm so addicted to using that term with every culture, on every culture. But it's like, what are we going to do for our future generations with that term? Because there's also a mentality that comes with that lingo. There's also a behavior that comes with that lingo. You know, it's also a thing that comes with that lingo. You know, so in order for us to have peace on the streets, we have to recognize. We have to recognize we've been killing ourselves at rapid rates since I can remember. And I was born in the 70s. We've been killing ourselves at a rapid rate, and people have the audacity to bring racism up into something. They have the audacity to do that. Blows my mind. Blows my mind. Blows my mind, man. Word. You know what I'm saying? You have individuals who walk out the house, just throw trash in the yard, don't give a damn about their own neighborhood, just throw trash in the yard, just roll down the window, ride down the street, just throw their garbage out the window. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out of that mentality, man. This is all about solidarity. All people coming together to roll against a system that's greater than them. But we would never do that. We'll never do that. Well, I'll never say never. We can do that, but it won't start with some of our generations. Some of our generations are too far gone. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad that I see fathers raising their babies more nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Because the fathers can teach their children something. You feel me? Unless it's a nigga. Teach their kids what? How to fight. You know what I'm saying? How to swear. I'm just saying, man. Just threw a stone. See who bark at it. See who bark at it. See who bark at it. See where there's an error in my way of what I said in regards to that. You know what I'm saying? You got to open your minds and get to the neighbor movement. That's one nation under a groove, baby. It's one nation under a groove. You know what I'm saying? Not displaying a word other people can't say. Nah, one nation under a groove. You know what I mean? Solidarity. That's what's moving on this side. That's what's moving on this side. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the hope against the hopeless. You know what I mean? Believers against the non-believers. That's what I'm on. I'm skipping all the politics. I'm cutting straight to the chase. I'm taking out all the distraction on it. All the fluff. There is no fluff over here. If you want fluff, go there. There's no fluff over here. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I be Mr. Black and Most Style, and I'm gonna keep it real. It's all about, you know what it is, peace on the streets.